Hey, buddy, I don't know. DJ, man, the Billboard producer. World Music Views. You understand? Make sure you check it out. Hottest thing right now. That is it.
So, big up, welcome to World Music Views.
The pleasure, man.
I see you doing your thing. I see you making waves. I regard you as part of the new school that's dominating. You're on the Red Bull Culture Clash coming up, going up against Madhouse. When I saw it at first glance, I was like, this guy is crazy. But then when I thought about it, I was like, you know, the crowd is a young crowd, you know, so clash is about the moment. So how you feel about the Red Bull Culture Clash?
Yo, honestly, it's when I just get linked about it. I tell you, say, that's something I did done, prepare for in my mind for years now. Because when the first one did come in, I never even get for going. I just see the video of them on YouTube. I think them time I go to school. Probably just start college them time. But God no. I know say it a go. You know? God no. I know. Yo, honestly, I don't really know if it's about it right now until the timing. Because I know say everybody are prepare. I'm a double a prepare. I'm a triple prepare for this thing. You get me? Where I go with the easily, man. Because people them want to see the young, fresh face them, you know.
But Dave Kelly basically controlled dancehall in the 90s. You know about at least a hint of nervousness? Like, this is the guy with the biggest hits in dancehall of all time.
No, man. What time at all? I'm not nervous about it. I want to meet him. So him can see what we can do too.
So you're willing to collaborate with him?
For sure. Right now.
All right, so Dave Kelly will see this. I will do a story about DJ Mac wanting to meet Dave Kelly. But let's rewind from the beginning. How you got into music industry?
All right. Most people know me as a selector. That's the first. I don't know if you know, because even on the Red Bull Clash, they might ask me what's my role. I said, so I don't know what I mean as a selector or something. You get me? So I did start out when I was about 14, just mess around. You know, everybody a virtual DJ upon them computer at the time. And you just mess around until you realize that this can actually be like a way out for you rather than the more secular ways them of being a doctor or whatever the case is. You know, that never in my vision at the time. I did always know somebody did want to be something in the creative fields. You get me? So it's not like I grew up, I got dance and I grew up, I listen this and that. No, I just over time I take and learn the thing and go out more and listen to some song and take inspiration from some other people and them thing there, you get me? So when I got JC at the time, me was basically like the school DJ. You get me? So it's when I start go high school now, it kind of propel more and I start to go to school barbecue them. I start get booked for like the 1 and 2 club thing them. I did even underage at the time and them still a book me. But nobody no know that. Because 2 hours young I start. You get me? So eventually now it a move. My first big event, I did probably about 18 or 17 and I get booked for Sons first time. You get me? And as I said, I'm still young, so I like so nobody really know like that. I just go up there with my brave heart and just do what I have to do. You get me? I say? So I succumb my name Bill from them time. Them he's not no stranger to music or to the street or to the road because I've been a do it from over 10 years now. From a little boy. You get me? So the production part coming out now in a COVID time when you know nothing now go on. You get me? And I did always something I did want to try, but I never really know the avenues or how to take it or anything like that. You get me? Until I did meet up with a friend, TJ Tory, that actually Nines year, bigger brother. I manage him right now. You know, you're familiar with Nines year? Yeah, party time. Yeah, and Me and him did collaborate on the first two projects. We did do a young artist named Gapix, and then we did do a Skilly Bang song. So my second song was actually a Skilly Bang song. God bless. As a young producer. You get me? And then from there, I start to train myself more into the field. So when I'm in the field, I start to train myself in the field while doing it at the same time. So I go and I learn at the same time. So as much as artists did a send voice song and a send, me never really like the whole idea that. So I teach myself how to record and teach myself how to use Pro Tools. I'm gonna get advice as well from Frank White and enough other older producers at the time. You get me? So while me I teach myself, because I actually did teach myself first of a voice dub. Like dub plate and them thing that someone could have got a party to play. Then eventually it lead from just a voice some dub, some 1 minute dub for a voice, some 3 minute song, to learning how to mix the song, to learning how to make more on a template, to you get me as a knowing how knowing frequency and them little thing there because me kind of learn better off I would say like visually or more hands-on. I never really like watch YouTube video and everything. That was my style. So I would always go some like a studio. You see there every studio just for sit down and watch and see how the engineer them record, how they move fast and all of them things there and frequency and all of them things there. I was a more hands-on person when it come on to the learning part of it. So I just learn and grow at the same time. Learn and grow. I'm still a learn and I grow. Even right now in the stage or wherever I'm there right now. You get me? Even in that COVID time, I started me and Kyle Butler where they collaborate on many other projects. You know, Ritical shows and that are my letter to you with him. Then we go Still a Bleed with him. That'll be Joshy Breakouts and 25 yet. Even from them time, so them time them start record song and start mix song and them thing. Because me mix that song with as well. And it's probably like 1 year in my career, I start mix and all of them things and I record everything. And then after that whole collaboration, now I branch off and just start the Mona thing. And I jump out by myself with Barnfighter, Joshy Barnfighter. And the rhythm they would have Chronicler Empty. Sinamish, Limit is the Sky, enough other song. You get me? So from there till now, I just the same process of just every day, just looking for the new sound, looking for the new youth or the new talent for even growing myself. What I can learn today about music. You get me? So it's just a never-ending process of just learning. You get me?
Yeah. Your breakout song. Which song would you say is your breakout song that crossover into the US territory?
Crossover into US territory?
Yeah.
Would I say Speed Off Valiant breakout song in a them region, you know? Not only US, UK as well too. Big in a UK.
But Speed Off never hit the Billboard. I mean, try. When we have World Music Views, we talk numbers, right? So wouldn't a Drift be your Billboard hit?
Yeah, I'm a Billboard hit. Oh, that you mean?
Yeah, so man. I mean, like which song put you on the map? Because what hit in Jamaica and diaspora is not always what hit in the US, So I want to talk big industry with you. Like, which was that your first song to hit the Billboard Airwaves chart?
No, actually. Byron Messiah. I did a song on Byron Messiah album, Vent. So that was actually my first Billboard placement. Drift actually my second Billboard placement. We just not get the plug for it yet. So
nice.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this though. You as a young youth making trap dancehall, you feel I hear a lot of conversations about trap dancehall not being viable, not being good, producers not doing what they're supposed to do. What are your thoughts on these former gatekeepers who, talking about the kind of music, not just you making, but other producers from the trap genre?
I mean, that's their opinion still. That's their opinion because at the time when they were doing their thing, other people would say stuff about their production. So I guess it's just our time or our season or our generation to get PSI bashing now. But that not for discourage nobody from doing what they want to do. This is what it is now. You have to just kind of accept it. You get me? It really just is what it is. It's just a generational gap, and everybody can really understand it or understand how it works, but it's working. You get me?
Yeah. With Drift, you had some controversies with Drift where it was three producers, the beat maker, the producer, and then TJ, right? How did that situation go from your perspective and how did it get resolved?
Everything resolved on the business side, and honestly, that's the only way would I rather for see it. You get me? Even though it worked out in a one, or it went out in a controversial way, so I go. You know, everybody have man, everybody have feelings, ego, whatever the case is, but from everybody I get them right share, I'm good with everything I got. You get me? I don't have much to elaborate on it, but
What I really want to know is just break it down for me, because a lot of people don't know who made the beat, who made the rhythm, who produced the song, and then the finished product. How did that go?
Panda make the rhythm, him send it to TJ. TJ linked me with an unfinished song. It wasn't like that when him just send me it. I tell him if I add some more things to it, then so the final version we gonna have another starting version because me and him go over it multiple times. We say, yo, add the harmonies in our front, do it that way, I arrange it so. You get me? Him actually have two songs on the rhythm, but I drift with it chose. You get me? The agreement was three-way producing. We co-produce the song three-way. Top Brass Music, DJ Mac, Panda, whatever the case is. Yeah, so the trio we produce it. But whatever happened in the meantime with the whole controversy, because would that be a case where me just feel like things just did go on when me never really know about. And at the time him did get signed. You get me? So you know the whole transferring over the song, whatever the case is, deals going on, whatever. That a fit them business. But it would have just make more sense seeing that at the trio we are produce the song. So the trio will be informed on everything going on. You get me? Simple as that. I'm gonna feel like anything wrong with that. You get me?
What lesson did you learn from that whole situation?
Word of mouth, not gonna really work. Especially even in a one time where a man would a link up on a thing and say, yo, we could do this together. No, regardless. Because I have multiple songs with TJ even before that. Him come on my studio, come voice over 10 songs already. You get me? So come me and him even have the connection. You see me? So it does work out that way there. It happened that way there. You know, the business part about it good. Everything good, everybody nice now. You know, we see it in a game. I'm not short at any benefits. Everybody I get the same thing. You get me? Everything work out.
You drop a song sampling R. Kelly's Fiesta, but you just chop up the rhythm, interpolate it, make it without the clearance. How that go, boss?
Who knows that I didn't get the clearance? Do you know that I got the clearance or not?
Yeah, fuck, I know you didn't get clearance. This is where music is.
Oh man, everything in the process same way still, you know, because we do research and reach out to everybody already because it's not even R. Kelly own the whole song, it's actually the guitarist. World Music Views, you know that, you do your research. All right, so you know what's on the lie, me I tell, right? So you know.
Kells don't own much of his music.
Yeah. It's either the estate or the instrumentalist, whoever. You get me? So what are we reaching out already, man? Everything actually in the process, and it never told yet. And I like so the song drop 1 year now. You get me? So we get the right information, we'll reach out to, and everything I got fixed because.
But the main artist I found a hit on that song is Armani, and he just dropped his album, right? Is he someone you're working with continuously to kind of guide his career musically?
Yeah, for sure. Because we've been have the connection from even before the breakout song. So, you know, nothing I gotta stop now. You get me?
Nice.
Even before.
How many songs you have on the album?
Two.
Okay.
That would be What If with Governor and Hulu.
So when you look at all of the artists them now, like which one are the hottest? Which one you think gonna go all the way? Or have the ability to go all the way?
In terms of what? I got all the way where? Where you actually
International hits, stadium
comparison.
tours, big albums, classic albums, Grammys, all of that.
Just Grammy everything, big album.
All the way. I asked you this question because this was a thing that artists used to aspire to. So I want to know if you think artists nowadays aspire to that or where you think they're going.
Yeah, for sure. Every artist aspire for that. The closest would I say out of the young generation of dancehall, and this is me being unbiased because I'm not gonna say rare. But it would have to be Valiant to me still. You get me? Because the whole appeal of him overseas is different. It just you see even the whole wireless moment there, not many artists achieve that already in a them stage with them there. Or even if them in the same year group as him, you get me? It's an unbiased opinion. We just attack facts and numbers, you get me? The numbers them there for prove, the facts them there for prove, the events, the shows them there for prove, you get me? The songs them there for prove, you get me? Yeah, it would have to be in. The overseas appeal is already there. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree. In have a mad vibes. I would just personally, I want to see him stop the gimmicks because gimmicks have a ceiling on it, right? I saw him do a Sumfest performance, wickedest thing ever. And then the next day, him drop a song and said, "Move up my way, man, I'm mad somebody." And I was like, "Negro, you gotta get serious." But the mad song hit.
It hit exactly.
Yeah.
So you kinda can't just work with what you want, even as the consumer.
True. No, you gotta learn. You gotta leave it. That's why I said me personally. Because why I say that is because you see what Buju doing now. Buju at a time, where Buju was back to back, dropping hit singles, hit albums from about 1992 to about 96. You couldn't take the game from Buju. Like girls were fainting for Buju. Vybz Kartel, him coming out of 2002 to about 05, 06. Cartel was just locking the street, So Valiant is doing the same thing where I'm dropping songs back to back with a catalog. But the songs that are gonna last are those that people will be able to relate to years from now. Lexus did the same thing, Lexus did a run when they go back to back. But a lot of Lexus songs are like and songs that are, kind of humorous. And yeah, they're big songs. And Lexus is a good artist. Lexus cannot fill a stadium now. And if he had dropped some songs that were, kind of timeless, and they are timeless, but in terms of like how Buju dropped songs, Lexus would have been in the vein and in the conversation of the other serious artists what we have now. It's just an observation that I made, and I was like, it's a repetitive thing. There's a Madanjo before Valiant, where Madanjo locked like 2 years. I'll pay a mad tune in this.
But Father, all right, let's be real. I'm not really sure about them history about Madanjo or Lexus, but you can't compare Lexus, Madanjo to Valiant. We go up on big wireless stage and have the whole place and say, "Hey, move up my way."
You don't know what Lexus was running the place. It's because you don't know what Lexus was running the place.
I don't know. I wasn't there. You get me? I can't say I have to speak on what I know. You get me? But based on the level of where the music is going now and how the young youth them have a chokehold and even the people around the world, the young crowd, even the old crowd, I feel like the music that them doing now, I go last. You get me? If you find one, you just have to continue the way you are. another gimmicks the song alone him do. Him have enough other songs where do good as well. And not just gimmicks the song. You get me?
No,
So,
no, no, no.
you know,
I'm not giving
you
him
feel
no
like you would have
advice.
be a
I'm not giving him no
actually I say
advice.
yo. Actually
I'm not giving no advice.
I say
I'm just observing like the people who made a particular type of song, they tour forever. They just do stadiums on some songs that they did 95. And then the others, we talk about them for like 10 years and that was it. But kudos to him. He's doing his thing. Back to you. You and the other producers now. Who would you work with right now?
we not just say Dave Kelly, man.
No, Dave Kelly's before your time, bro. I said other producers. No. Producers that exist that are coming up with you.
I kinda a lot of them out there, but I kinda wanna go for more I kinda want to stamp myself differently. Some would have me personally want to work with more like the genius. You get me? Like the more established people where I can learn from. You get me? Everything is knowledge. Someone want to learn more. If me and you up on the same level right here, so you probably can teach me something, but more want to learn what's out there in the bigger world. Which is why I would want to collaborate more with the ones that are done out there. You get me? So would say more like the genius and those right now. Would I'm more interested for collab with.
You think trap dance are getting the look that the trap hip hop and the grime and all of them getting?
Give me an example of where you consider trap dance or something.
Everything Chronic Law though, everything Skeng though, everything Valiant do is trap. That new sound, which is it's led by not the original bass line of dancehall, but the new sound. Plus, they're singing about trap.
Mm-hmm. As I said before, bro, the numbers there for sure. You get me? The events are there to show. Skilly Bang is a perfect example of this whole trap thing. So see, likewise with Valiant as well. The numbers are there to show, so it have to work in some way. You get me? When I really, honestly, the whole conversation about the whole trap dancer thing, I feel like it played out. Really and truly is played out. It's a conversation where we have for years now, and it's the same thing that going to come over and over again, and the same answer over and over again. Because the numbers are there to show. You get me?
What I saw was with trap, for me and trap, right? When in 1984, in the 80s, don't think it's like 84, BET came around, right? MTV was not playing black people music. And BET came around and started playing hip hop. What trap is going through now is what hip hop was going through in the 80s, where persons were putting it down and all of that. But then you had a few people who championed it, the Russell Simmons, the Beastie Boys, all of them. Even the guy that owned BET, Bob Johnson, championed it and put, first it was like soul black videos on TV, but then hip hop videos started coming on TV, right? I see trap as going through that phase. And that's my interest with the conversation, where are the people who are doing trap understand the length that they may have to take this and the belief that they're going to have in themselves to bring it somewhere and forget the detractors. That's really where I'm going with my conversation. Not compare trap to what was. I'm talking about how is it performing as a genre and where you see it going.
All right, the first thing, I wouldn't even consider myself a trap dancer producer. I wouldn't consider myself a trap dancer producer. So that's why I'm keep on a try to steer away from the conversation, because I don't put myself in that lane, and I don't feel like any other artists necessarily put themselves in that lane either, because it's a subgenre. It's not necessarily a genre of its own. It's a subgenre where I do dancehall, because Alright, for example, a rhythm like Fiesta, that's not a chop dancehall. You know, and we see how it perform. You get me? To the lens, that's really up to the artist where they want to see themselves go with it, you know, because as I say, come back to the same thing. We see Skillabeng do chop dancehall on big wireless stage. We see Valiant them do it big wireless stage. I probably if I go more in depth tonight, me probably can't be the guy for tell you. You know? Because as I say, I don't consider myself as a trap dancehall producer. I'm a dancehall and reggae and dancehall producer. We soon get to the reggae side I doing. I'm not soon see more right, but you get me? I don't put myself in that lane.
Tell me about that. You're gonna be producing reggae songs, more reggae songs, and with whom?
You know, something I'm interested in, I actually reach out to some people already. Some people really like their music. So even like Mortimer, reach out before. Me and Kisnam they going to do some work soon. Jesse Royal them the same. I really that's something I'm interested in. I just don't know how to translate it back into. I try to look for the sound where it translate back to my age group as well. Because you know from people hear reggae them feel like say a old people thing. When it's not. You get me? So that's something I take my time and I learn. As I say, I'm still a learn and I grow at the same time. So yeah, I
How
go see
old are
more.
you? How old are you now? 24?
Yeah.
So you've been doing it for 10 years solid.
As a DJ and as a DJ first. Yeah.
You said you hit 1 billion views on TikTok.
Yeah.
Measured by what? All the songs you do or in one video? How is that?
No, I measured by all of the songs them where my name attached to. So is the overtime. It's the overtime. Every single song. Every single song. When I did see me, did actually surprised because I never really even show what it mean myself. You get me when I say 1 billion plays, I never understand what that mean. But people gonna feel like it's 1 billion streams or $1 billion. Me not really know. You get me? Is a the thing is even now with the whole TikTok thing, it's kinda hard to measure and put a metric to what them consider as one stream. You get me? So I think that's something where we're still new to. You get me?
No, it's we do the TikTok streams and it's pretty simple. It's same consumption, same play, but TikTok have another component where people can make content with your content. So that's called user generated streams. So you
Okay.
drop Fiesta. If you look up Fiesta now, you're gonna see a bunch of videos with Fiesta. That's a
Mm.
metric by itself. So you probably have 10,000 videos from your content, but each piece of content have an amount of views.
Okay.
So it still counts. It still counts as streams. What TikTok doing now, because I just signed a deal with Universal, that stream is gonna be easily translated to Spotify streams with just one click. Yeah, so it's gonna be easy now where you just press one click and it goes to your Spotify. So kudos to you for that and getting 1 billion streams on that. How does streaming pay you? And do you make a lot of money from streaming?
That me and my accountant business. What do you mean? But
Well, this is where music goes. We talk music business, but just tell me, is streaming a lucrative alternative to selling CDs and cassettes?
personally I wasn't around in the cassette time, but yeah, streaming. Yeah, of course, streaming money. That's why artists stream. I mean, that's why artists build them own label right now so them can have a percentage of them songs so them can have streaming. That's why some producers want to do music now for make money from it. You get me? Of course, streaming is a lucrative income. You get me? The only thing is, remember, we as producer, we're not artists, so we're not no other option. So even when the song get big, we just have to rely upon the streaming. Artists can do show, dub, whatever the case is. So that's why even we as producers nowadays have to put out so much song. You get me? Because nowadays the artists would want to say, want a percentage of the streaming or the masters or the royalty which they are entitled to. No problem. You get me? So even when you do get a big song, you still have to work together for bust it up. Or whichever which way so everybody can be happy. Still make food, still push together to make the song even bigger. You get me? It's a lucrative business. For me, I work together with a team of people, you know. That's why I see most producers and artists, them kind of just stick close to who them know already. Because that's where a lot of the business fall through and man fall out because of simple little stuff like that. You get me? Of simple percentage or whatever the case is. You know, for me, I have good relationships with people. Everything will work out.
Have you worked with Jada Kingdom yet?
No, not yet.
Would you work with her?
Right now.
I see she's saying she's not dropping no album because she's afraid and she don't want them say our album flop.
It's my time, can I talk about one album. Drop album for the flop. Drop album for the flop. What you mean by? What me I rush over the album for? After I see want to do my co-worker them, want to support them with the single and real, them drop the album. Look at the sales. She think she not gonna bust now. Look at me. Me man. Crazy. You must wake up crazy. You wake up crazy this morning. So I'm gonna kill you with single to you know we are going to kill you with one song.
What would you say to her?
Like a self-belief. I feel like I don't think that should be an issue for her because she have a really good fan base. She probably just don't know it or she don't believe it. But even when she did for perform at some best the other day, everybody vex. You get me? She has a fan base. She just need to continue believing in herself. I feel like she drop her self-belief a little bit too much. You know, she forgot it, man. That would have too easy to bingo off her. Too easy. Because she a good artist. Everybody know that. From a year start, she know miss all now. You get me? So she forgot it, man.
So you'd produce her album?
Right now. Give me a whole light, me take the whole light right now.
Well, she's gonna see this.
Sure,
where do you want to go? I ask about other people. Where do you want to go in the industry? What's your exit plan in another 10, 20 years?
Brother, you know, so I never yet think about an exit plan because I'm in the plan right now. Honestly, I never really think about an exit plan because I'm not plan for exit no time, so I just have to continue go day by day. Yeah, the Grammy and those stuff are the big milestones I want to get in about, you know? Now, if I just take it day by day, I can't overthink it and say, you know, I think 10 years down the line, I feel a thing for now, and in the present, so that I can get there. So, you get me? I'm in the plan right now. The plan is no. You get me?
Nice. And no more controversies. I see sometimes you mind your own business and controversy find you. No more controversies.
For all the great things people are going to try if you attack you, you know, so, you know, you never know. I don't want none still in about. I just have to defend myself or defend what right to me still. You get me? Because for all the great things people are going to try off.
Well, stay safe on the gravel, Bridget. Do your thing. I like what you're doing. I like how you just not asking permission and just representing for the new school, because that's all the people before you did it, and that's how you gotta do it.